Welcome to episode 3, the Circular Bonus Economy Place. Today we're going to talk about abundance. And when I'm talking about abundance, I'm talking about something not only just materials, but energy. One advantage to the Circular Economy Bonus Place is that we emphasize abundance in everything we do. Where in the linear economy, it's about scarcity. Here it's about abundance. And what could be more abundant than the sunshine going overhead, the nuclear power plant that's powering the future society of ours? Today, I want to talk to you about the solar electricity and how most people in our culture today shut their eyes at it, but today I want to open your eyes to it. Did you know that this past April in this country, 51% of our electricity came from renewables, mostly solar? In June, for the first time worldwide, solar electricity produced more electricity than coal. Did you know this past summer that the Saudi Arabia announced that in 5 years, 50% of the electricity is going to come from solar? And I know a lot of you are thinking is that they have a lot of sunshine over there, but they also have a lot of oil and gas. You can fill up your car there for 45 cents a gallon. But they've decided that solar electricity is a better deal. So their contractor, I paraphrase him, he said the Saudis are going with solar electricity because it is the cheapest, fastest, most reliable, and most secure source of power in the world today. When did this happen? It happened a couple of years ago when the utilities started noticing, when they did their level cost analysis, they started to realize that when they compared how to get their money back fastest, whether it's a gas electric power plant, coal, or solar, they found solar was the fastest. Next thing utilities do is when they look for what their incremental costs are going to be to build one of these power plants. And that's something we all should be happy about, because the incremental cost of solar is going down. When I talk about solar on this utility scale, what I'm talking about is not only the panels and the turbines, but the big batteries like this that can ship on a cargo container ship, and they take them off, put them on the trucks, and roll them out to the sites. These batteries now can power a city for a couple hours. And the utilities really like this because their peak time now goes to about 9 o'clock at night. And that was always the knock against solar, was it couldn't help them in the last 2 or 3 hours after the sun has gone down. Now it can. These batteries are one of the keys to how the incremental costs are going down, because like computer equipment, there used to be computer equipment was big as this room. Now you can fit it in the palm of your hand, because computer equipment is subject to Moore's law. Moore was a Intel engineer in the 60s who noticed that every couple of years they could put more transistors on a chip, and that made the price of computer chips go down double every year, exponentially. A mega storage of computer power in 1976 was $176. This year, the price is 2 cents. Moore's law is applicable to solar because the more we make it, the more creative we get, the more we get used to using our creative ideas, we can drive the price down. This is the first time in the 300-year history of the Industrial Revolution we have a power source that's influenced by our creativity to drive the price down. Incremental costs for solar are going down every month. Utilities also now realize that once they get these solar power plants built, the marginal costs are next to nothing because that power plant is now being powered by that nuclear power plant, the sun going overhead. And that sun is something that is provided everywhere. Here's something for you to think about. If this change is coming, and it is, where solar electricity is going to make it almost too cheap to meter, start thinking about converting your appliances in your home to electric. Everything from your gas furnace to your gas lawnmower. Start thinking of converting them over. Do it now. Because as this effect of utility prices come down, they're going to raise the prices of all these units. So now is the time to do it. If you want to join me on this journey to learn more about the benefits of the circular economy to you and your community, which is an opportunity for your community like never before, if you want to learn more about how to live healthier and save money and stop pollution and poisoning yourself, then hit the subscribe button right now. Leave me a message. What's happening? What surprised you? What surprised you about this idea of solar electricity driving down the price of electricity to lows that we've never seen before? Maybe it's send me something about what's your favorite appliance. Love to hear from you. I'm Ed Tivnan, and I'll see you next week.